Have you ever heard a crackhead said that they don't have enough money for crack? No. They still go out and get it. Do the same with your dreams.
One of my favorite tricks is the inversion process. Human beings should do the same thing in the ordinary walks of life. It's constantly avert. You don't think of what you want, you think what you want to avoid. Or when you're thinking what you want to avoid, you also think about what you want. And you just go back and forth all the time.
Again, I mean, that's one of the many tenets of life. Learn how to get out of your own way with everything, including with creative endeavors.
Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один прогуляюсь без тени. Заливая лик, поцелуй на шее. Капитан. Look at all the lonely. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know.
Where does it say in the Constitution of the United States that being part of a democracy also means shutting your brain off and becoming a dumb cynic? There was a study that was done about cynicism, and it went back and it did like a qualitative assessment of more than 200,000 people and their attitudes and their measured IQ, their measured literacy, their measured numeracy, and their measured earnings. And here's what they found. Cynicism is associated with lower IQ, lower literacy, lower numeracy, and lower earnings. The idea of cynical individuals being more competent appears to be a widespread yet largely illusory lie. I was shocked by that study because I actually generally think cynical people must be smarter because they're thinking more rationally and maybe I'm being emotional. It turns out they're fucking.
I may be a loner, but y'all hang out with people that talk shit about y'all.
I will remember everything. I forget nothing.
Hit him with the snare and the bass, square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
I got that
I tell my kids, you can have a job, you can have a career, or you can have a calling. And you want the calling, whatever that is, because that is when you're, 80 or 90 years old and in a quiet moment of reflection, telling yourself your most intimate version of your life story.
I waste all my time when I'm wasted. Chew cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor.
Who works harder, me or you?
Me.
Oh, hell no.
How do you know that? You just can't be working 18 hours a day every day the way I am. I just don't think you are. I just believe it in my heart.
But you don't really know anything about me.
You're right.
Okay.
I worked every hour of my 20s, all of them.
Yeah, I did too.
You guys see how hard I'm working now. Think about what I was doing when I didn't have it.
How rich people versus how really rich people order at a restaurant.
How dry is that Riesling? And I was curious if the panko crust was gluten-free.
2 beers in a bottle, 2 steaks medium rare, and don't come back here unless you hear a gunshot.
A little TikTok versus reality for you.
Nah.
Attention!
No guys have all five. Okay, bet I do. Loyal girlfriend. Yo, come read this shit. What does that say? Oh, girlfriend. Hold on, let me look it up. Okay. Yo, what the fuck is that? Fucking know, is that French? I gotta do one in English.
I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if
My name is Kobe Bryant. I'm 17 years old. I wasn't invited to parties or friendly gatherings on the weekend. So on Fridays and Saturdays, I would go in my rec room with my basketball and basically dribble myself to sleep. And I think that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because during those lonely hours in the rec room, I discovered the hunger, the motivation, and the desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be.
If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead.
I'm just going to keep giving you a 100% shot every day. I'll give you 125% shot. I don't know what percentage is, but just go for that. Okay.
There's something happening here.
I don't even know where to start, but I can play the part. We say we're friends, but I'm catching you across the room. It makes no sense, cause we're fighting over what we do. And there's no way that I'll end up being with you. But friends don't look at friends that way.
People can't get up in the morning and they can't get out of bed. I'm going to tell you why. Because they can predict the feeling of everything that's going to happen in their life, and their body's resigned to the familiar. It says, oh, another mundane day. But remember when you were a kid and you were going on a field trip? What happened then? You were up and dressed and ready to go before your parents were up. You know why? Because you knew something unexpected was going to happen. That's how we should live our lives. Waking up with the understanding that you expect the unexpected, and something unusual should happen in our life as a result of our efforts.
You look like yourself, but you're somebody else on the
Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Go for it.
'Cause I need this hope. As the earth burns to the
You're called. You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated.
Nothing brings a group of assholes together faster than something that's none of their fucking business.